You're supposed to do the big book, psychotherapy, and spirituality. And I said, right. And all those come together in the music studio.
Well, we are nestled in a rehab. It's fucking crazy when you think about it.
There's not a place like this on earth, you know.
I've built 5 studios myself. This place is legit.
So Lake Street Studio is full service, basically from the ground up.
You can really do anything. You can record piecemeal, you can overdubs, you can record whole ensembles.
We have a Pro Tools HD rig. We have a bunch of software on the computer, whether you're comfortable with Ableton or Pro Tools or Cubase Logic, we can adapt to your needs.
The rates are really reasonable. A portion of that money is going to help people get better.
We want to create a place where people are going to really know and understand that their voice is important. They're not just going someplace to record, they're going someplace to really be heard.
You know, most importantly, that we do it with the right intentions, that it's comfortable for people here, that they feel a good vibe here.
There are producers in-house. There are session musicians. There's keyboard players, bass players, drummers. There's no lack of talent here. You can come in off the street with a thought in your head, and with just the people who are here, realize that dream, get a professional mix out of it, mastered. There's nothing that can't be accomplished down here.
There is a huge recovery community, and all these people in recovery, there's so many talented musicians. We're able to offer a safe space for them. I don't think there's something else like that.
This studio is almost like a beacon of positive goodness, something being creative, the creative flow. It's just an incubator of ideas and goodness and music.
We want people to have the opportunity to be at a state-of-the-art facility, and really for them to learn and be exposed to what recovery is and great sound can be. People, when I tell people that we have a recording studio in-house, they look at me, huh? You're a recovery center. You're supposed to do the big book, psychotherapy, and spirituality. And I said, right. And all those come together in the music studio.
Well, we are nestled in a rehab. It's fucking crazy when you think about it.
There's not a place like this on earth, you know.
I've built 5 studios myself. This place is legit.
So Lake Street Studio is full service, basically from the ground up.
You can really do anything. You could record piecemeal, you could overdubs, you can record whole ensembles.
We have a Pro Tools HD rig. We have a bunch of software on the computer, but whether you're comfortable with Ableton or Pro Tools or Cubase Logic, we can adapt to your needs.
The rates are really reasonable. A portion of that money is going to help people get better.
We want to create a place where people are going to really know and understand that their voice is important. They're not just going someplace to record, they're going someplace to really be heard.
You know, most importantly, that we do it with the right intentions, that it's comfortable for people here, that they feel a good vibe here.
There are producers in-house. There are session musicians. There's keyboard players, bass players, drummers. There's no lack of talent here. You can come in off the street with a thought in your head, and with just the people who are here, realize that dream, get a professional mix out of it, mastered. There's nothing that can't be accomplished down here.
There is a huge recovery community, and all these people in recovery, there's so many talented musicians. We're able to offer a safe space for them. I don't think there's something else like that.
This studio is almost like a beacon of positive goodness, something being creative, the creative flow. It's just an incubator of ideas and goodness and music.
We want people to have the opportunity to be at a state-of-the-art facility, and really for them to learn and be exposed to what recovery is and great sound can be. when I tell people that we have a recording studio in-house, they look at me, huh? You're a recovery center. You're supposed to do the big book, psychotherapy, and spirituality. And I said, right. And all those come together in the music studio.
Well, we are nestled in a rehab. It's fucking crazy when you think about it.
There's not a place like this on earth, you know.
I've built 5 studios myself. This place is legit.
So Lake Street Studio is full service, basically from the ground up.
You can really do anything. You could record piecemeal, you could overdubs, you can record whole ensembles.
We have a Pro Tools HD rig. We have a bunch of software on the computer, but whether you're comfortable with Ableton or Pro Tools or Cubase Logic, we can adapt to your needs.
The rates are really reasonable. A portion of that money is going to help people get better.
We want to create a place where people are going to really know and understand that their voice is important. They're not just going someplace to record, they're going someplace to really be heard.
You know, most importantly, that we do it with the right intentions, that it's comfortable for people here, that they feel a good vibe here.
There are producers in-house. There are session musicians. There's keyboard players, bass players, drummers. There's no lack of talent here. You can come in off the street with a thought in your head and with just the people who were here, realize that dream, get a professional mix out of it, mastered. There's nothing that can't be accomplished down here.
There is a huge recovery community, and all these people in recovery, there's so many talented musicians. We're able to offer a safe space for them. I don't think there's something else like that.
This studio is almost like a beacon of positive goodness, something being creative, the creative flow. It's just an incubator of ideas and goodness and music.
We want people to have the opportunity to be at a state-of-the-art facility, and really for them to learn and be exposed to what recovery is and great sound can be.
2020, let's get started. The band's kicking it off. Find a seat. Here we go. Let's do it.
עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ועל כל יושבי תבל, ואמרו ואמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ועל כל יושבי תבל, ואמרו ואמרו אמן. Lai 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 lai, yalla lai 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 lai, yalla lai 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 lai. Lai 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 lai, yalla lai 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 lai, yalla lai 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 lai. Oh, say shalom bimromav, oh, say shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'al kol yoshvei tevel, ve'imru ve'imru amen. Lai 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 lai, yalla lai 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 lai, yalla lai 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 lai. Lai 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 lai, yalla lai 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 lai, yalla lai 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 lai. Oh, say shalom bimromav, oh, say shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'al kol yoshvei tevel, ve'imru ve'imru amen. Bam, 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 bam. Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat Shabbat Shalom. Bim, 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 bam. Bim, bim, bam.
It's Shabbos at Beit Teshuvah. Welcome to everybody that's here. Welcome to those of you watching online. I'm so jazzed to be here on a Friday night. I've missed Friday night, and I love what the band's doing. James, Nate, David, Greg, and Luca, thank you so much to kick it off. Now it's up to you guys to do your part, so I think we can turn it up just a little bit more and make it better. So I want to start with a story. That is in the book called The Hidden Wholeness by Parker J. Palmer. It's called The Wood Carver. It's an old Taoist story. So it goes this way. Ging, the master carver, made a bell stand out of precious wood. And when it was finished, all who saw it were astounded. They said it must be the work of spirits. And the Prince of Lu said to the master carver, "What's your secret?" Well, Ging replied, "I'm only a workman. I have no secret. There is only this. When I began to think about the work you commanded, I guarded my spirit. I did not expand it. I did not expand it on trifles that were not to the point. I fasted in order to set my heart at rest. And after 3 days of fasting, I had forgotten gain and success. And after 5 days, I had forgotten praise or criticism. And after 7 days, I had forgotten my body with all its limbs. By this time, all thoughts of your highness and of the court had faded away. All that might distract me from the work had vanished. I was collected in the single thought of the bell stand. Then I went to the forest to see the trees in their own natural state. And when the right tree appeared before my eyes, the bell stand also appeared in it, clearly, beyond doubt. All I had to do was to put forth my hand and begin. If I had not met this particular tree, there would have been no bell stand at all. What happened? My own collected thought encountered the hidden potential in the wood. From this live encounter came the work, which you ascribe to spirits. So it sets the tone, I think, for this new year and this new decade, that we don't need to be rushing ahead and trying to change things. But what's important is that we take time. We prepare ourselves to find that thing that it is we're supposed to do, and have a single, focused, collected thought so that we can move forward. Recovery is that way. We can't make recovery happen. Recovery has to happen to us. We can take actions, we can do things, but it still has to come to us. And we have to see the potential that's out there. We have to see the potential that's waiting for us in recovery, or in whatever we do in this new decade. In this new decade, it's up to us here at Beit Teshuvah to begin taking this message of recovery and focus and community to a world that needs to know this. We are the ones to do this. We are going out on live stream. People are watching us. What's the message you want to send to the community, to the world that's watching, that needs to hear what we have at Beit Teshuvah? Community, recovery, and a spirit that will not be broken. So, let's start lifting that spirit up with a nigun, right? A nigun is a song without words. So don't worry about the words, but let it come from inside and have this focus of singularity and unity as we kick this new year off and build this community. James.
Lie, 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 lie. 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 Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, lie, lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie.
Thank you, Nate. Thank you, everybody. So, Shalom Aleichem, right? Let's greet the Shabbos angels around us. Let's sing it, Nate.
Lie, 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 la 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 lie, la lie, la 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 lie, la lie, la lie, 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 la 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 lie, la lie, la 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 lie, la lie, la 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 lie, la lie, la 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 lie. Shalom Aleichem, Malachi Hasharet, Malachi Elyon. Mi melech Malachi Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Bohem Shalom Malachi Hashalom, Malachi Elyon. Mi melech Malachi Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Lie, 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 la lie, la 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 lie, la lie, la 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 lie, la lie, la 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 lie, la 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 lie, la lie, la 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 lie, la lie, la 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 lie, la lie, la 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 lie. Baruchuni l'shalom, Malachi Hashalom, Malachi Elyon. Melech mi melech, Malachi Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Veitem l'shalom, Malachi Hashalom, Malachi Elyon. Melech mi melech, Malachi Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Lie, 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 la lie, la 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 lie, la lie, la 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 lie, la lie, la lie, 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 la 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 lie, la lie, la 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 lie, la lie, la 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 lie, la lie, la 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 lie, 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 la lie.
I hope you're all paying attention to the Hasidic section we have over here, dancing every song. I love it. You guys are all welcome to join us with that. We're going to continue on with Shiru Ladonai. Sing a song to God. Go.
La 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 Shiru Ladonai, Shir Chadash, Shiru Ladonai, Kol Haaretz, Shiru Ladonai, Baruch Shemo, Bashru Meon, Neom Neshuato, Sapru Vegoim Kevodo Becho, Ha'amini Zotav, Gadol Adonai, Umolal Meon, Norahu, Yalkol Elohim. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la la la, la la, ya la 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 la, la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la la, ya la la, ya la 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 la, ya la ya la, ya la 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 la, ya la la la,
Don't ever put a tambourine by me, Max. It's dangerous. So we get ourselves all warmed up. We leave the week behind. That's what Rabbi always talks about, leaving the schmutz of the week behind. And so we come now to a time where we do tzedakah and we do teshuvah. So tzedakah really means a righteous act. It's something that we do. And because we can't actually go out and always do things, we give money to help do things. And the money that you give tonight does things for Beit Teshuvah, for the residents, so they can have fun, they can have food. Well, I don't know if they have food, but have fun at least. And we want to really help out. And it's also a time that we do Teshuvah. And so I'm going to start by giving Nate the microphone. And who's doing Teshuvah tonight? All right, come on.
Hi, I'm Leslie. I'm a very grateful member of this community. Hi. I just wanted to say hello and how grateful I am that all of you are here still. I have not been coming to services as much as I would like to. I tend to get home from work after services have started and hide in the back there, you know, do a little dancing and leave. So I'm very grateful that this is still here. I am also very grateful that my friend Aaron is here. And, you know, he's had some tough times. And I am so grateful that he is here sitting next to me and sort of has recommitted. And I love him very much. And for that, I thank Beit Teshuvah, but I really thank him. And that's it. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Leslie. Yes, sir.
Hi, everybody. I'm Jack.
Hi, Jack.
Former resident and grateful member of this community. Got it right for once. Anyway, real quick, for the birthdays, Jeremiah, happy birthday. I remember when you first got here. And you are one hard-working resident. Reminds me of somebody. But you do a good job, and I'm so glad that you've made this achievement, and you're a really good part of this community, so keep it going. Justin, happy birthday to you, buddy. I remember our interactions at Jack in the Box on Venice Boulevard when you were working. Obviously, Jack in the Box has done well for somebody. Not you. You keep fit, so obviously I do the wrong thing. Anyway, happy birthday. Joel, happy birthday to you, buddy. I know your struggles. I've heard a lot of stories about you, and they're all true. They're all true. But you're an upstanding person in this community. You help a lot in the Jewish community. I know that for a fact. And I'm glad that you're celebrating, and you're doing a great job as far as your work is concerned. So I'm glad that you built back your life again. And hopefully you're going to maintain and strive forward. And one last thing, to one resident here in particular, I just want to let that person know that the community loves you, that the community cares about you, no matter where you go, either you stay or go. Just know that the community will always be with you. So hopefully that person knows it and feels it, and that you can never lose community. Thanks.
Amen. Thank you, Jack. That was great. That's right. Go Buffalo. Anyone else? Come on. All right. No one's grateful? Come on. That's great.
Good evening. I'm Stephen. I'm a very grateful member of this community. I've missed a few services lately, and it's like the out-of-town uncle who comes back not having seen the nieces and nephews for a little while. Man, this place is a miracle. And I forget that. And I think if you're here all the time, maybe you're not as present to it as I am tonight. This is just wonderful. And I'm so glad to be back, and I'm so grateful that my wife, who has had a new knee installed, is learning to work with that new knee in a way that benefits them both. Thank you.
Thank you, Stephen.
Hi, I'm Judy, and I'm a grateful member of this community. I've had some health challenges, so I haven't been around for a couple of months, but I wanted to be here tonight, the first Shabbat of the new year. But I also want to say congratulations to all the birthdays, and I have a special thank you, congratulations to Joel. It's been a hard struggle, but I'm so proud of you. Really glad you've made this new year. Jeremiah, as always, I'm very grateful for all that you do for our program and for all of Beit Shuva. Keep up the work. Congratulations on 2 years. Love you. Take care.
Last chance.
So it's interesting for me when there is not a lot of teshuvah or gratefulness, you go like, now what? Because it's like, we get done early, dinner's not going to be ready. So James, maybe we'll sing more music at the end. But for me, it's interesting to be here and to still be here and to still be sober and to still be able to come on Friday nights and to be part of this community. And I'm grateful to Rabbi Mark and Harriet for creating this space and for giving us all the opportunity to be here. And we're in the midst of a transition, and that's a time to be grateful, to live in gratefulness, and to be present as part of this community. And so I'm absolutely grateful to be here for Beit Teshuvah, to be alive today, on this day, in this new decade. It's time for us. Gratefulness can lead us on the way. A lot of stuff going on in the world where we need to hold on to each other, love each other, and stay grateful so that we can hopefully change the world. And so if there's no other teshuvahs or gratefulness, we have another song coming up. So the next song is So Many Roads. It's a Greg and Nate original. And I think you're going to really like this song. I really do.
Thanks, Rabbi.
I really do. I really do.
Let's go on a journey that we've never been on. Let's walk down a path that's been long overgrown. Let's find a new way, a new day, a new dawn. Let's write a new song, not even sure how it goes, not even sure how it goes. But everybody knows there's so many roads. Some get you high, some get you low. Oh, so many roads. What you believe can't be set in stone. The more you see, the less you know. It's not where you're going, but the way that you get there. The people you meet along the way. Love is the answer, it's one thing we all share. Give it away everywhere that you go, to everyone that you know. Well, everybody knows there's so many roads. Some get you high, some get you low. Oh, so many roads. What you believe can't be set in stone. The more you see, the less you know. Maybe you feel like you don't have a friend. Maybe you feel like you've come to the end. Maybe you feel like you're completely alone. Well, take a leap and grab a hold, 'cause there's so many roads. Some get you high, some get you low. Oh, so many roads. What you believe can't be set in stone. The more you see, the less you know. So many roads. I've been walking down so many roads. They get me high, some get me low. So many roads. So many roads. So many roads. So many roads. So many
Such a nice song. That is such a nice song. I wasn't wrong, was I? Greg and Nate, bravo, man. That's nice. Nice stuff. Nice stuff. David, you're hot on the guitar. Burning it up tonight, David. Thank you, David. So it's at this time we welcome new members and birthdays come up.
lie, la lie, lie, la lie, lie, la lie, la lie, 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 la lie, lie, la lie, la lie, lie, lie. Mizmor shir le'yom haShabbat, tov le'odod Adonai, u'lezamer le'shimcha elyon, le'shimcha elyon. My soul has a song to sing to you. The Psalm of Souls I play for you. For kindness in the morning sun and faithfulness in the night. Mizmor shir le'yom haShabbat, tov le'odod Adonai, u'lezamer le'shimcha elyon, le'shimcha elyon. We give thanks to you, O Lord, a special harp, a 10-string lay. We fill our psalm with Sabbath cheer. Thanks and rejoice we sing to you. Mizmor shir le'yom haShabbat, tov le'odod Adonai, u'lezamer le'shimcha elyon, le'shimcha elyon. All you do, we give thanks to you, O Lord. Hear our song, hear our song, hear our song. For all you do, we give thanks to you, O Lord. Hear our song, hear our song, hear our song. Mizmor shir le'yom haShabbat, tov le'odod Adonai, u'lezamer le'shimcha elyon, le'shimcha elyon. Mizmor shir le'yom haShabbat, tov le'odod Adonai, u'lezamer le'shimcha elyon, le'shimcha elyon. Lie, la lie, lie, la lie, lie, la lie, 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 la lie, lie, la lie, la lie, lie, lie. Lie, la lie, lie, la lie, lie, la lie, la lie, 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 la lie, lie, la lie, la lie, lie, lie. Lie, la lie, lie, la lie, lie, la lie, la lie, 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 la lie, lie, la lie, la lie, lie, lie. Lie, la lie, lie, la lie, lie, la lie, 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 lie. Mizmor
So that was a James Fuchs original. Give James a hand for that song. Bravo, James. Yeah. Wow. So getting ourselves all warmed up, you know, the Shabbat wedding's about to begin. We're going to welcome the Shabbos bride coming in now. So Lecha Dodi, page 26 are on the screen. Everybody stand. Let's sing Lecha Dodi.
Lecha Dodi, Likrat Kala, Penei Shabbat Nekavela, Shamor Bezachor Bedibor Echad, Ishmiano El Cham Yochad, Adonai Echad O Shemo Echad, Shemo Tiferet Belitila, Lecha Dodi, Likrat Kala, Penei Shabbat בלכו בנך כי היא מקור הברכה מראש מקדם נסוכה סוף מעשה במחשבה תכלה לך דודי לקראת כלה פני שבת נקבלה התעוררי התעוררי כי באורך ומגורי אורי אורי שיר דברי כבוד אדוני עלייך נגלה לך דודי לקראת כלה פני שבת
So we're not done yet. We turn and we're going to face this way to the door over here. Chris, turn and lead everybody. We're going to bow as the Shabbos bride comes in. Cantor.
Shalom Ateret Bala Gam Besimacha Vetzola Toch Emonei Amzegola Boi chala Lecha Dodi Likrat Kala B'nei Shabbat Nekabela Lecha Dodi Likrat Kala B'nei Shabbat Nekabela Lecha Dodi Likrat Kala B'nei Shabbat
So I don't know about you guys in the back, but Shabbos is happening up here in front. You guys got to help us back there. So what we're going to do, invite the birthdays up to light the candles, okay? Kind of mellow it out for a little bit here. Focus on the candles. We just had Hanukkah come by. It was all about the light, and the light continues. The light continues in the Shabbos candles. So let's join Cantor with the Shabbos blessing over the candles.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kirshano b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu להדליק נר, להדליק נר של שבת.
Thank you. Now, a Glenn Goss original. Nate and the band singing Change.
Longer I'm on the road, the shorter it gets. nightmares inside of my dream are filled with regrets. So I break my own heart and not feel the pain. Now watch me cut my nose off just to spite my face. When I look around me, what's it gonna take to change? No matter how high I get, I fall from grace. And all the words that I used to pray get stuck in space. All the bridges I've burned can't be replaced. Now watch me blow my car up just to lose the race. When I look around me, what's it gonna take to change? It might take the frostbite in June from the dark side of the moon to help me change my tone and sing a different song. When I look around me, what's it gonna take to change? When all the ugliness surrounds me, I know it's up to me to change. When I look around me, what's it gonna take to change?
So I haven't realized I haven't mentioned Thea singing up here all night. She is just killing the harmonies. And yeah, it's easy to stand up here and do this when the band is so good and bring in real music. And Glenn, we love you. We're looking down on us. We have not lost you. You are still here, Glenn. You are still here. So it's 2020, and it's the first Shabbat of the new decade. So it's always a good time to reflect on the past and to look ahead at the future. So I looked at the past year, and then the years in this decade that came by. My mind began to spin and spin and spin like I know it does, just like the end of a washing machine cycle. And a lot of you know what I'm talking about. Just kept spinning and spinning and spinning, round and round, spinning and spinning, what the past had brought, what hadn't happened in the past, what's going to happen in the future. And I became anxious, and I began to recall all the unresolved resentments about what seemed like just about everything. Things that happened, things that didn't happen. My mind began even to imagine resentments that hadn't yet come. Resentments narrow our worldview. Resentments limit our life experiences and potential for growth. Resentments really are dragging both the past and the future into the present. We are still frustrated and angry about what has already happened, and we are anxious, worried, and fearful about the future. So from either perspective, we are not in the present moment. But in recovery, we say that gratitude is the antidote for resentments. Gratitude brings us back to the present. So what is gratitude? Let me begin by telling you a story about Ruth O'Neill. Ruth O'Neill passed away on April 22nd, 2012, at the age of 97 years old. And it was on April 14th, 1944, that Ruth got sober. When she passed away in 2012, she had 68 years of sobriety. So the story goes back into 1948 in a meeting of Alcoholics Anonymous in Brooklyn, New York. Representing Brooklyn. Ruth was handed a business card by another AA member. And if by now you don't know, AA is the shorthand for Alcoholics Anonymous. On one side of the card was the 4 absolutes of the Oxford group. Now, the Oxford group was a group founded by Lutheran minister Frank Buchman around 1919. And their 4 absolutes, or 4 moral standards, were the following: absolute honesty, absolute unselfishness, absolute love, and absolute purity. On the other side of the card was the following prayer. Ruth recited it daily, and she shared it when she spoke at meetings. And it's come to be known in AA circles as Ruth's Prayer. Here it is. Thank you, dear God, for another day, the chance to live in a decent way, to feel again the joy of living and happiness that comes from giving. Thank you for friends who can understand and the peace that flows from your loving hand. Help me to wake to the morning sun with the prayer, today thy will be done. For with your help I will find the way. Thank you again, dear God, for another day. So for those of you that have ever struggled with addiction of any kind or depression, or that have had a friend or family member, as many of us had, struggle, you know what hopelessness and darkness looks like. In the hero's journey, a concept made popular in our day by the scholar Joseph Campbell, the dark night of the soul comes at a point when all seems to be lost to the hero, so that the hero must decide whether or not to continue on with the fight. It is the moment of absolute spiritual crisis. It is the moment when the hero stands to lose or gain everything. It is a moment when the hero must encounter his or her inner demons. It is a moment of no return. It is a moment of self-resurrection and rebirth in which the hero draws upon a power greater than he or she knew possible and escapes from the darkness of the abyss. And now we hear the voice of our heroine Ruth, grateful to have escaped from the insidious cycle of addiction, brokenness, and the near death of herself and her soul. I don't know Ruth's stories completely, but daily gratitude framed her life one day at a time for 68 years, no longer having to experience a life of immense pain, the feeling of going crazy or falling apart, or depression, anger, terror, helplessness, and complete isolation from others, from self, and from her higher power. Many of us in this room know the struggles of addiction personally. Some of us may have struggles with anxiety or depression. Some of us may just be looking for moments of calm and relaxation and quiet, and that all elusive moment of absolute quiet when the voices around us and within us go silent for a brief respite. we all come to the moment. As we are, where we are, and how we are. The challenge is in every moment, it's to see just how much we have and what we are able to actually be in this moment. In the Torah portion for this week, Vayigash, the land is threatened with famine, and Joseph comes with a solution. I used to teach this passage that Joseph and the then Egyptian government, when the people were facing dire straits, they do a land grab and a money grab and a property grab so that the people would have to turn to the government and be thankful. The Torah says, they say, Hechekitanu, Nimsa chen be'enei Adonai, v'hayinu avadim lifaro. You have saved our lives. Let us find favor in my master's eyes, and we will be slaves to Pharaoh. But today, I see Joseph more as a placeholder, if you will, a metaphor for God. So just like Joseph in the story does, God takes care of us in the good times, in the times of bounty, but also takes care of us in the hard times, during the famines of our lives, giving us what we need. Our challenge is to see that even in the lean times, when times are tough, God, our higher power, will give us what we need. In Pali, in the classical language of Theravada Buddhism, it says katanu katavedi is the word for gratitude, meaning to have a sense of what was done. In the Sutta Pitaka, that's called the basket of the suttas, the Buddha taught, you should train yourselves this way. We will be grateful and thankful, and we will not overlook even the least favor done to us. This is how you should train yourself. The 9th and 10th century Persian mystic Junayd al-Baghdadi said, gratefulness is to see yourself unworthy of the blessing. Eckhart Tolle wrote that acknowledging the good that you already have in your life is the foundation of all abundance. Oprah Winfrey said, Rabbi Oprah Winfrey said, she said, be thankful for what you have. You'll end up having more. If you concentrate on what you don't have, you will never, ever have enough. And poet Maya Angelou said, this is a wonderful day. I've never seen this one before. And the German mystic and theologian of the Catholic Church, Meister Eckhart, wrote this in one of his sermons. The only prayer we ever say in our lives is, thank you, that will be enough. Once upon a time, 2 villagers in need came before the king. With great respect and trepidation, they were escorted before the king by an entourage of his servants. The king was sitting in his fine robes up on the throne. The villagers silently knelt before the king with their heads bowed and their hands humbly extended. To the one, the king gave a bag of gold. And to the other, the king gave a piece of bread. Both villagers stood there with their heads still bowed, holding their gift from the king close to their chests. The first villager with the bag of gold slowly looked up with tears in his eyes and said, thank you, my king. The second villager, with only a piece of bread, slowly looked up with the same tears in his eyes and said, thank you, my king. To live in gratitude is to be with a healthy ego. The unhealthy ego always wants more and something else. It never has enough. It is always unsatisfied. Unhealthy ego leads to selfishness and jealousy. Unhealthy ego leads to wanting what someone else has. Unhealthy ego leads to taking what someone else has. To not be thankful, to not be grateful is a sign of an unhealthy ego. We learn from the 2 villagers that to be in gratitude is to offer thanks for whatever you receive, whether it be a bag of gold or a piece of bread. The universe always provides for us what we need. To live in gratitude is expansive. To live in gratitude is to live without judgment or comparison. When we judge the quality of the gift or the giver, we live in our limited self, and we live in duality. It's either good or bad, enough or not enough, and so on and so on. To live in gratitude is to see that everything is for our benefit. Everything, anything is enough. To live in gratitude is always to have enough. When I live in gratitude, I will always have enough. We always have enough already. We need to just see it and to be truthful with ourselves. Judaism asks us to wake up in the morning and begin the day with gratitude. Modeh ani lefanecha melechai v'kayam. Shechazarti b'nishmati b'chamla rabba amunatecha. I am grateful before you, King of life and existence, that you have returned my soul with compassion. Great is your faithfulness. Gratitude. So we circle back to the beginning. In the fellowship of AA, of Alcoholics Anonymous, there's a slogan, the attitude of gratitude. Gratitude is an attitude. Gratitude is a state of being. To live in gratitude is a way of life. Giving thanks is the action of gratitude. Henri Friedrich Amiel, a Swiss philosopher, said in the 1800s, thankfulness is the beginning of gratitude. Gratitude is the completion of thankfulness. Thankfulness may consist merely of words. Gratitude is shown in acts. Acts of giving thanks, acts of appreciation, acts of tzedakah, acts of giving oneself. And then, to maintain this attitude of gratitude, we need to do daily maintenance. Otherwise, it will disappear. And that's where we fall short. We fall short on the daily maintenance of gratitude. We do 1 day, 2 days, and then we get selfish again because we don't see what we want rather than see what we have. So let's be grateful for the food we have. Let's be grateful we have a bed to sleep in. Let's be grateful for this community and the opportunities we are provided. Let's be grateful for this day of sobriety. 1 more day of sobriety, I'm grateful for that. Let's make 2020 a year of gratitude for everything that we have and for everything that we don't yet realize we already have. Shabbat Shalom. So please stand and join me in the cantor and the band as we stand and express our thankfulness in the words of the Baruch Hu.
Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach Baruch Adonai HaMevorach HaMevorach Le'olam va'ed HaMevorach HaMevorach Le'olam va'ed Baruch Adonai HaMevorach Le'olam va'ed.
And I ask you to quietly be seated as we'll continue with the Shema. I'm going to ask you to take a few moments of silence here to sit in that space of silent gratefulness, to think about the things that you already have, to think about the unity of everything, to think about the love that God has shown us already that we want to listen to here. So I ask you to be quiet now. Close your eyes if you wish. Cover your eyes if you wish. And let's be silent. If you haven't already, cover your eyes and join the cantor in the Shema.
Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai
Say shalom b'mromav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'yamru. Amen.
Oh, say shalom b'mromav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu. Oh, say shalom b'mromav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu. Oh, say shalom in Romav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu. Yaseh shalom, yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu. Ve'al Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu. Ve'al Yisrael. Shalom b'mromav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu. Oh, say shalom b'mromav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu. Oh, say shalom b'mromav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu. Yaseh shalom. Yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu, ve'al Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu, ve'al Yisrael.
People told me what to do, but I would never listen. The powder all up in my nose and bottles I was sipping. Tripping out, going crazy, couldn't tell what's real or fake. Please, God, rescue me from this hell my soldiers take. Oh, Lord, what's going on? I will give it up to you. Asking questions, what's the answer? I don't know, it's up to you. Can't do this on my own, so please show me the way. I made the choice to make a change, I'm coming down to LA. Hey, now I'll change my attitude, show nothing but gratitude. All the ones who've done me wrong, I will not stay mad at you. Let go of those resentments, cause they will take you out. And now it's time to change my ways and make my mama proud. I caused a lot of harm, and they were my addiction. You know I will do for you and do my best to fix it. If you do the work, away you will be blown. Only show love, now my God will say.
Yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu, ve'al Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu, ve'al Yisrael.
Tear it for Justin. Give it up for Justin. It's always a tough segue to go from that to the Mourner's Kaddish. So we're going to make that segue because In Judaism, we mourn, but the Kaddish are words of celebration. So it really is a perfect segue to move to this part of the service. So if you are observing a yard site or remembering somebody or in the year of mourning, I ask you to stand. And if you see somebody standing by themselves, please stand with them. At Beit Teshuvah, we do not stand alone at moments like this. So observing a yard site, please, I ask you to be quiet now, please. Once you settle, I'll begin. So, observing a yard site. Victor Redstone, Joseph Rosen, Esther Klasser, Patricia Geiger, Eve Praver, Sonny Familian, William Malat, Corey Breslow, Charlotte Migdal, Clement Peck, Shirley Waldstein, Beatrice Greenberg, Monroe Barris, Stephen Sandler, Danny Sugarman, Judith Ann Ruderman, Dorothy Beditson. And observing the year of mourning, Joel Atkin, Todd Bird, Mildred Borovitz, Ishak Dasa, Sheila Ellman, Glenn Goss, Kobe Yaakov Levy, Faye Pollock, Barry Rose, Daniel Rosen, Michael Roth, Mordecai Sasportis, Sarah Schmidt, Bernie Shapiro, Joanne Schneider, Trevor Stefani, Stanley Toshman, Wilson Thacker, Muriel Werner, Lou Weiss. And as I come around, say the names out loud so that we all can hear them. Are there any names we missed? If not for these names, the names we've mentioned, the names we hold in our hearts, the names that have no one to mention them. We join together in the words of the Mourner's Kaddish. Yitgadal v'yitkadash Shemei Rabbah. Amen. Be'alma divrach Yerutei v'yamlich malchutei. B'chayei chon v'yomei chon uv'chayei techol Beit Yisrael. Bagalav izman kariv v'imru. Amen. Yehei Shmei Rabbah mivarach le'olam u'le'me'al maya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh. V'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yithalal. Shmei d'kudsha brichu. Amen. Le'ela min kol berchata v'shirata. Tushbechata v'nechamata. Da'amiran be'alma v'imru. Amen. Yehei Shlama Rabbah min Shmaya. V'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru. Amen. Osei shalom bimromav. Hu ya'asei shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru. Amen. May the Holy One who grants peace and comfort in the heights grant peace and comfort to those who remain. And let us say, Amen. So it's at this time we remember our birthdays. We have 3 birthdays today. We have, wherever my list is. We have Justin, Joel, and Jeremiah. So I want to start with Jeremiah.
Here, let's
we got to do the birthday thing, of course. Yeah, okay.
Let's say more prayers.
Happy birthday. Okay, here we go.
All right, come on, guys.
Joel. Come on, Joel.
Joel. Joel.
Oh, you wrote something. Okay. All right. Come on, guys, let's go. Up here.
We gotta do the prayer. Okay, I don't know.
Come on, man. Getting over not. We're
rookies.
Right, we're gonna read the prayer all together. 1, 2, 3.
Oh Lord, my God, I cried unto you, and you did heal me. Oh Lord, you saved me from the peril and kept me alive.
I'll with the Hebrew.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Haganah Yahayim Tovo Shemen Malani Kol Tov. Praise are you, Adonai our God, ruler of the universe, who bestows good beyond our deserving, and who has dealt graciously with me.
Everyone together.
Mi Shema Kol Tov, Hoi Kol Tov, Selah. That one
good always.
Goodness is upon you. Amen.
All right. So the 3 of you are going to spread out in front of the stage.
Birthday cakes
and then they're going to bring the cakes out, and then your family and friends are going to come up and sing to you.
So if you have a cake, bring the cake, and once the cakes get up here, if you're going to join them, then come. So come, Aisha.
Bring the cakes.
I should just turn part of the service over to Nate, so I know what's happening next.
You should like them when you get over there.
2 more cakes coming. Make room for the cakes, please. Watch out. Here we go. Oh, come back, Kat.
It's okay.
You look great. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear. Oh, over at the flip side?
Yeah. Except without the metal.
Oh, that's nice.
2 of them. Do you want them?
Maybe we should for the music department. We're talking about on Shabbos. Not during the service. All right. How wonderful. Yay. Happy birthday. Any other prayers, Nate, that we're going to do?
That's it.
So then it's time for the birthdays to talk about their birthdays. So we have 3 of them, like I said.
Who you want to start with?
We have Justin for 1 year, Joel S. for 1 year of sobriety, and Jeremiah for 2 years. Justin, let's start with you, okay? Come on up, Justin.
All right, my name's Justin, grateful member of the community. Addict alcoholic. I didn't prepare anything right now.
Speak with your heart.
First off, I just want to thank my family for coming, of course, my mom, my dad, my brother, everyone in my family. Literally been there for me since day one, and, have never left my side and never gave up on me. I get nervous public speaking. I can rap, but I can't do this. All right, so the main thing I will say regarding you new residents at Beit Shuva is, for me, the difference between where I'm at now and last year is that the ability to ask for help and the ability to talk about what's going on and be real. A year ago I was in a really dark place, and I had my head down, and this year I could hold my head up, man. Beit Shuva has a lot to offer in terms of besides just the little distractions you see on a daily basis. You don't need to get caught up in that, but you could look at, for me, example, joining the marathon team was a big deal, and running has become a big passion. Just being able to come up here and rap, it's not your ordinary place, so you should utilize these opportunities. Don't get caught up in all the distractions around here, because there's a lot of them, and I would just focus on being honest with the people around you, people you trust, and asking for help. Do what you love. Thank you.
So let's do Joel S. for 1 year of sobriety. Joel, coming up. Representing Michigan.
My name is Joel, and I'm a grateful member of this community. All right. I got a little bit of a cheat sheet, but not much. This is the first time I've been in a bima, and I've been present since when I was 13 and I got bar mitzvahed. So it's been a while. So 1 year, it is a miracle, and I came here to Beit Teshuvah when I had just got out of jail, and I was very scared because Jewish guys aren't supposed to go to jail, and I did. And it was not very fun when I was in jail, specifically because I didn't know the rules. I gave the wrong ethnicity a newspaper, and I almost got killed. So there needs to be some sort of handbook when you go into jail. But I want to thank Beit Teshuvah, Rabbi, and Janet in alternative sentencing for really, going to bat for me, and to all the hours of them driving from LA to San Diego to go to my court date. And as faith would turn out, I end up getting sentenced to Beit Teshuvah for 1 year. Baruch Hashem. So then my journey into Judaism began. So I knew that I was here for a reason, and I was saved for a reason, and it was my higher power. So I want to give some gratitude out before I go on a little bit further. I want to thank all my friends here that came. Start with Kathy, Peter, Rory, Darren, Jack, Ira, Nate the Great, even though he's a resident here, Ryan, and Brad. So I want to thank you guys, because you guys have been very meaningful in my life, as far as people to call when I was having, a bad day, or I just needed reassurance that, I was doing the right thing. Because when you tell them. So when you've gambled for the last 30 years of your life, you are in a fog because of the fact that that's all you know. You're not present. You don't communicate with people. And you lie, you cheat, you steal. You do everything that you have to do to stay in action. And it's a very, very hard life. And I don't have to get beat up anymore by bookies. I don't have to steal to make bets. I don't have to go to jail or worry if I'm going to go to jail for a long period of my life. I don't have to live that way anymore. And for that, I am extremely, extremely grateful. I wore this shirt tonight for a reason. If anybody knows Hebrew, you know what it says. There we go. It says Michigan. So the reason I wore this tonight is because of family. That's where I was born and raised. And those people have been there for me through so many trials and so many tribulations. My brother listening to me on the phone for hours at a time when I had insomnia for, it seemed like 10 years. I couldn't sleep. My mother and father, the hell that I put them through, worrying if I was going to be alive the next day when they talked to me, or if I was going to be in jail, or who I was going to steal from and get hurt by a bookie, by a Shylock, by all the above. It was very nerve-wracking. And I remember my dad saying that, he can't take this anymore. And it was killing him. And he's no spring chicken anymore. So I just really thought about it, that, here's an 80-year-old man that I'm putting through hell and taking his money. So Mom, Dad, thank you so much for everything you did. I love you. And lastly, my sister, Cheryl. Cheryl has been there for me from day one. I started gambling at the age of 13. I started getting in trouble at the age of 17, 18. To finance my gambling, I would sell drugs and do whatever I had to do to be in action. She got me my first attorney. She was there to bail me out of the jam. And that was a narrative that lasted for another 30 years. And because of her, I can honestly say that I'm not in jail, and that I'm standing here today as not only a recovering addict, but a person that is present, that is transparent, that is here to help other compulsive gamblers, and to, most importantly, be here for God. Because as a Jewish man and being in a Chabad for a year that I've been in now, I've learned about the importance of prayer and the importance of the higher power. And it is really what keeps me going. And I'll end with this before I get the yank. All right, I'm about to get the yank. I just want to say to everybody that showed up here tonight, friends, family, congregation, and residents, just hold on and take it one day at a time. Thank you.
Because he was representing Michigan, I couldn't stop him, so it was all good. So, and for 2 years of sobriety, let's give a big one here to Jeremiah. 2 years.
I first got to ask Rabbi, are we doing service tomorrow too?
10 o'clock, 11 o'clock in the morning.
All right. Yeah, all right. Woo! And thank you for doing tonight's. Yes. Hello, everyone, and Happy New Year. I'm Jeremiah, and I am a proud and grateful resident member and staff of this community. Thank you. I'm here to celebrate my 2 years absent from gambling and my 5 years of sobriety from drug and alcohol. I placed my last bet on December 24th, 2017. The last time I picked up a drink and used was November 24th, 2014. In the last almost 2 years since I've been here, I've accomplished a lot and rediscovered a lot as well, passion and purpose. I'm here tonight not to only celebrate these milestones, but to share my experience, strength, and hope, and share my story, why I'm here, why I'm still here. Growing up, I saw my family in the diseases and in the programs of drugs, alcohol, gambling. Didn't think I would become willing to admit I had a problem. About 4 years ago of gambling, for 10 years of it, brought me here. I went through a lot, ruining my self-esteem. I burned bridges, I lied, I cheated, I still. With the gambling, it's been the hardest for me because I had in my head, I was reckoning my life away by chasing big wins, even losses, big jackpots, which I only got a little bit of it. Winning the big lottery, or my stinking thinking was like, I'm gonna win that big lottery like some people out there do. So I started chasing and had that dream world of it. Never got me anywhere. By coming here, I gained a lot, but most thing is the community. When I was at the casinos or getting off work, going to a gas station by scratchers, I thought that was my community. I thought that was my sole purpose of living, but it wasn't. And the other thing is, gambling was entertainment, an escape, and luxury for me. However, I abused it. I was told once that casinos are a business, which is true. And it did take a lot of my life away, time with my family, and loss of friends. And before coming here, I said this last year, I started giving up on life and became homeless. And I called, can't remember the time frame, but I called in December, January, and I called twice, 3 times a week for about 5 months to get a room here, to get a bed, because I've heard from other people in the past who've gone through this program, gone through this house, who said miracles happen here, and I wanted that, so I called. I was patient. I did what I had to do, and the last 2 years I've been here, a lot of things changed. I know that I don't have to go out and get payday loans. I know now I can save money for certain things. I can give back to the community. Amy just took her birthday a few weeks ago. I had money to sponsor Shabbat service, and I did, And now I know I wrote a lot. I'm just skimming through some of it, but this is for the residents and everybody. Since I came to BTS, I've understand about what I do in life is what my actions are. Taking the next right action, showing up even if it doesn't feel right, being human, that I matter. I have purpose to live life worth living. Before I used to not think that. be a part of the community that cares a lot for me. And in giving that, I give in return. For the residents, I'm still here. I'm about to leave. One thing is to show up to groups even though you don't want to. Listen, just listen to everyone. Don't gossip, don't cause drama, because it's not going to get you anywhere. Don't hold on resentments, because they're not good for you. And also, just be a part of the community. It'll help. I'll end with this. I want to give my gratitudes and thank yous to a lot. First of all, Rabbi Mark and Harriet's not here, but I want to give gratitude and thanks for not just creating this place and having a vision for it, but for holding on with us day in, day out. I want to thank my treatment team, Yael, Maddie, who's no longer with us. She went to get move on, with a career. She finished school while she was interning here. Zatara, my therapist, Rabbi Joel, my spiritual. And I also want to thank Brad Ruderman, as well as Yael. Amy, thank you for everything. I have a good relationship with you. I love you. Through my bad days and good days, you help me. You help me, and I love you. And the biggest gift is I'm going to keep moving forward with you in our relationship. And we just celebrated a year and 2 months of a relationship. Last but not least, I want to thank the donors, Sisterhood, I love you, board members, everyone else, including all staff. I do want to give a shout out to Leah and Taylor and Kevin and Justin Delgado. They were residents too. And I'd like to thank all the rabbis, especially Rabbi Michael. Yes. And that's it.
Thank you, and again, happy birthday to all the birthdays. Beit Teshuvah, if you don't know, for those of you that are listening on the internet, it is a place where we treat all kinds of addictions, alcohol, drugs, gambling, sex, food, love, politics.
Addicted to love.
And we work on that. But it is a place where we are a place that's welcoming to all people. And so it is important. If you need to reach out to us, you can find us on the internet. Our phone number is there. Look for us, call us, and we'll be here, God willing, and we'll do this together. So it's at this time, because we teach a Torah of brokenness, but we are a community of healing. It's a time where we remember those in our community who are suffering and who need our prayers. So I ask you at this time to say the names out loud of those you wish to pray for healing. Al Lubert, East Sutton. So for all these names, Misha Berach, Avatenu Avraham, Yitzchak v'Yaakov, V'matenu Sarah, Recha, Rachel v'Leah, Hu Yivarek v'Rapei Atacholim, El Na Rafan Allah, El Na Rafan Allah, El Na Rafan Allah.
Sheberach Avotenu Avraham Yitzhak veYaakov Sarah Rivka Rachel v'Leah Hu yivarech v'yirapeh et hacholim. ירפא את החולים.
May God heal them now in body, mind, and spirit, and let us say, Amen. Thank you, Nate. Thank you, musicians. Thank you, everybody. Yes? So, a couple quick announcements. So, first one, Rabbi Mark and Harry were able to get for our community 300 tickets to this pre-screening of the movie Just Mercy. I've seen the trailers of this. This movie is going to be great. We are joining together a week from Sunday, January 12th, 11 a.m. at Cinemark 18. Reach out to Nicole here to get tickets for that. So that's going to be a great time for us to be together as a community. We're also getting ready for this year's gala, only 4 weeks away. This is Beit Yeshuva's largest fundraising event of the year. We want everyone to join us January 26th as we honor Barbara and Ronnie Kahn, along with Pat Gage. Thank you for not whispering in my ear, Nate. So, Beit Yeshuva auction. Paul, you want to come up? Yeah, yeah, you do. $10, I heard 10, I heard 20.
Yeah. How much do I get to stay silent? Since it's, all right, there's a, well, I don't know. I didn't know I wanted to come up here, but I guess I did. So we have the silent auction as part of the gala. It's not too late. If you know somebody who has a week to donate somewhere, you've got some, you know some restaurants, or you know some place of business that you can go and ask for a gift certificate, a donation. Anything is welcome. Oh, okay. You're good. I'm good. Okay, so that's it. I think I'm done. Oh, and Heidi? Does Heidi want to come up here too? No.
Oh, no.
Anything slightly used, like me. Yeah. Sorry? Slightly used. Or, you know, I came up here so I could be called an antique. That's the kind of shit I get for getting up here. Okay, thank you, Rabbi. Now you're sorry you called me up.
So please participate in the auction. It's a big thing. So if you have things to donate, contact Avia Rosen. It's also important. LA Marathon, March 8th. Sign up to, because that's coming. Who's running in the marathon? Yeah, lots of us running in the marathon. You know, donate. Contact Jillian about that. Family immersion. The next one is March 4th through 6th. Please contact Elena Bahar here in the office. Membership. We are doing membership right now. If you have not talked about membership, please consider talking to one of us, and we will help you become a member. Songwriting group every Tuesday and Thursday at 2 p.m. For more information, contact Greg Sutton. Greg, where are you? Raise your hand, Greg. Yay, Greg! But also, do this one, Nate. Tell me this next one. I can't read your handwriting.
There it is. Salvation Sunday with Greg is every 11 o'clock on Sunday. And he gets together with his pals and plays a great set. I watch it pretty regularly, actually. Facebook Live. Join in. Oh, nice. Yeah. There's, if you donate $2, you'll get a lollipop. Oh, first 20 people to comment. Okay, get a free lollipop. That's awesome. Well, the music's better, so tune in for that.
I'm going on, Nate. It's okay. So choir members wanted rehearsals Monday at 6 p.m. Contact Laura Baggish for that. Pets at Services. We love pets. I love pets personally. We don't like pets here at Services, however. So please, we request you don't bring your pets to Services. Some of that's health reasons because of the food. Some of it's because we're at church. We're in synagogue, you know what I mean? I said church, didn't I?
Yes.
We're not at church. Jewish church. Somebody said that once. We're a Jewish church. So we have dinner after services. Please, when we leave here, please help us to clear out so we can set the tables up. next bereavement process group is coming up on January 8th. And I want to thank all of you for bearing with me this evening. I haven't done this in a while. On Friday night, there's a rhythm. There's a rhythm. And we're going to do, because this part I remember, Oziv V'Zimrat Yah. Let's stand and do this together, okay?
All right. Let's all join together and sing Oziv V'Zimrat Yah. Oziv V'Zimrat Yah. Vayahi Yeshua.
Cantor in Kaddish. Here we go.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen. Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu v'shabbat kodsho be'ava uvratzon hinchilanu zikaro lema'aseh v'reishit ki hu yom tehila lemikra'e kodesh zecher letziat mitzrayim kivanu v'harta v'yotanu kedashta mikol ha'amim v'shabbat kodshecha le'ahava uvratzon Hinchaltanu Baruch atah Adonai Mekadesh HaShabbat. Amen.
Now touch the challah, or touch somebody touching the challah, and join Cantor and the band as we do Hamotzi.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Amen.
Yeah, good Shabbos, everybody. If you could help clear the room out.